Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zod19. Alright, today we're going to dive in, and we're going to try and get to patch 3.3 in this episode. There's a couple things we got to do. There's a dungeon in 3.3 that I think we might make it to. If we can, we'll play it. If we can't, oh well. It's just how things work out. Alright, the only way to get to that is to actually do it, so let's dive on in. Oh god, so hungry! Nom nom. Nom nom. Delicious. Okay. Gotta meet Lord Emma outside the gates of judgment. Yo, recording, just so you know. Alright, I forgot to... I'm so professional! You didn't see anything. Okay. Switch it over to you, bub. Okay. Don't need that active. Alright, what do you gotta say? There he is! I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing, never mind. To think that we were mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery and brave in battle. That I am mere... But what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell Onroy when he awakens. On the road. I am ready, old boy. Are you? Yeah, sure. By the Fury! How could I forget? Father bade me to present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colors of Fortune into battle. During the grand melee, some of your gear will be glamored, your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Aw. Okay, fine. Whoa! What damn? Whoa! Yes! Let's do this.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which the allied company of Ul'dan, Gridanian, and Limsa Lominsa forces will be pitted against the company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to gain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which was indicated by the ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award you 1 point, defeating the marked ones will award you 10. Alright. Marked combatants also possessed enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending these combatants is the key to victory. Okay.
for the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Hell yeah. Ralbon's the only one out of them that's down there because he's an actual general. The rest of them are leaders.
All is ready then. Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
Yay! Alright, let's kill them all! Well, let's knock them all out! There we go. Less brutal. Okay, let's see. Looking for tethered people. I don't see any, so let's kill the mages first. Excuse me, target this one. There we go.
For Ishgard!
Oh, it turned off dark side on me.
Is that all you've got?
It's one down. Ah, Pippin. Is that it? Rally to the first commander. Almost there. This is really just kind of child's play at this point. Oh, hey! Would you look at that? Boom! Shakalaka! It really is cheating to have me on their side. Ah, Ralbon. Bring it, old chap. Let's see how this goes. Oh, excuse me? Cyclops! Cyclops! Everyone on your guard! All forces, fall back! Punched it right in the eye. Continue the melee! I will deal with him.
Ha! Daft sod. You heard the man, back to it.
All forces, form a line on Kreed, now! Whoa. Damn, son! Fights like Auron, simply because he is actually missing an arm. Auron was just too lazy to use his other arm. Halt! See, you want to face me one-on-one? Lieutenant, I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Hell yeah, man! Bring it on! Damn it all! It'll be fine. Just watch. His fucking helmet, man. It's too bad they don't unlevel sync me for this. So I really should be allowed to fight at full strength against him. God damn it. Dude, he's... Oh my god! He's freaking using, Ifrit's attacks. That's, mean and rude. You hear me, old boy? Don't you dare lose. You think I'll lose. That's funny. Have you ever been in a fight with me? Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh son of a bitch! Oh my god! Oh shit! I didn't realize he had one of these moves. And down you go. Oh! Aye, alright. Take your victory. You've earned it. Thinking you could beat me. What the shit? What?
Did he win? Then we... Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard! Well fought! Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors. Thank the Fury you were on our side.
I prefer to think of myself as the Dark Knight of warriors, but yes, that's fine with me.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
All right.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn. On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Refreshing change how? I always win. But it was fun nonetheless.
Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for.
Right? But let them enjoy their victory. You okay? The Cyclops hit you a little too hard, bud?
'Tis but a scratch, I assure you. And
But
I will
you're
not
missing
suffer
your
you to
arm.
worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
Oh, okay.
Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Indeed. Hey, Roban. Thal's balls! I had forgotten what it feels like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome would have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have had to endure. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians, and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us.
Lead on, Father.
That's a big-ass bird just hanging out over there. Alright, time to speak to Thancred. Now, supposedly, I'm supposed to get the victory pose emote for this. Which I will stick on my little hotbar over here. For funzicles. Hey, Thancred. Said your goodbyes. Indeed. In all the years I've known Roban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Kreed. You made this happen. Thanks, man. Let's see. Archer, Mechanist, Thaumaturge, Arcanist. I guess I'll just take the silver pieces. And the victory emote. You learned the emote victory. Ah, who would have guessed? Let's go to emotes. Special? No. General? Is it going to be at the bottom? No. Victory. Here it is. Slap that one right there. Let's see what it looks like. Damn! The hell was that? Let's not talk about where he gets all that wrist strength from, and let's just keep moving. Hailstorm, Cane, Scholar, Astrologian. Aw, I have to pick. Well, I'll probably get Red Mage up faster, and I'll get Astrologian up. Okay. So I'll go for the Hailstorm Rapier. For those we can yet save, Sir Emmerich is beaming with pride. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left to do but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Alright. Is it gonna just take me inside? Please? Cutscene? Purdy, please? Sounds like it.
My lord!
Oh, hey.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it. Which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Dude, you're like 13! Oh, wait. Yeah, that's about the right age.
And to think I was worried sick of you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof.
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
How you doing, Alphino?
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emmanuel, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Well, that was fun.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
Indeed. I should probably head to Falcon's Nest to make sure nothing screwy happens this time.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Oh? Oh, okay. Alphino. They say you dueled General Alban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it was best to keep to myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short... Oh, hi. Using your sword as a walking cane. Somebody get that man to a healer. Jeez. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest, and see if Lord Arthuriel has need of our assistance. Aye. To Falcon's Nest. Skadoosh. Let's sprint on up here and talk to Artorial. Well met, Master Rose, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lord, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all will be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak to you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves, is that clear? If any dare beg of your assistance again, I will have words. Okay. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend before the ceremony begins? Let's wait with Alphino for the ceremony to begin. Excellent. I only hope that Thancred and the others will not be late. Impartial events do not come about very often. I hope I said that right. Impartial. That's how it was spelled. Hey, Lord Emma. Ah, hey!
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Even she stands there.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Here comes Vidofnir.
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me! Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Awesome.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Well, they can barely see it from down there. But I suppose when all the scaffolding's gone, it'll be much easier to see it.
Never!
The fuck? Oh shit!
Your bow!
Oh, the fuck?
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thornton? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall scape my wrath. None shall scape my revenge!
7 hells.
Oh my fuck!
Damn you, Nidhogg.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it.
Ugh. I agree,
Death to
but...
Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg!
Well, that went ass up rather quick. Is she still alive? I didn't quite hear you very well there, man. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Until the moment I saw him strike, I still held hope that you had that what you had seen in Azizla was an illusion, perhaps, but he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Annex Trine to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thordan but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood. Another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. Dude, we'll fix this. We'll save Estinian. And we'll kill the shit out of Nidhogg forever. Ooh, battle stance. Ah, Hellfire armor of fending, maiming, striking, scouting. Cause and costs. Alphino knows at last what he must do. When I said I wished to speak with you before the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Kreed, my friend. But not here, no. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let's go there. Aye. It's a weird place to go, but okay. It's been a while since I've been there. Camp Dragonhead. Alright, it's over here. Briggy. Jump over. Amen. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Hey.
Forgive me.
It's not
that
drugged,
took
is
longer
it?
than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
You do realize the last time I accepted something from somebody else, it drugged me and then a riot broke out? I don't think that's a good idea.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvarn called it.
Yeah.
I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her.
She was a genocidal maniac. Stop it with that.
Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Okay, how do we do that?
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emmerich and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Agreed. Damn, those mugs smell good. We will find a way to save him.
We will. I know we will.
Thank you, Kreed. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you would permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right. That is enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortone Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Okay. Oh, the mugs are gone. Well, that's for the best. I wasn't going to drink it anyways. The last vigil. Hey. Yet again we walk into an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor.
Hear, hear! Let no one say that the Scions did not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsake our friends? If we stopped looking for Yida and Papalimo, or if we gave up hope on bringing Minfilia back?
Indeed. Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Agreed. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. Indeed. Let's see. Fending, maiming, striking, scouting, some gold pieces. I don't need the fending armor, so let's just go with this. So I got battle stance now. You learned the new emote, battle stance.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raised their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Caution, Yida. That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more.
First gear. The gear of change. Ha! Anyways, that was the end of patch 3.2, and so begins patch 3.3, in which I'll get... Aha! The casting armor. Nice. The man within! The House Forton Knight has a message for you. Ah, Master Rose! It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Okay. Can you let me inside, dude? Welcome, Master Rose. Shall I show you inside the manor? Please do. Hey. Ah, Kreed, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. Sure. I must ask that you recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one that would give me reason to hope that our friend might still not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azizla, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for more empirical appraisal, and full glad that I am. Full glad am I that I did, for it would seem that some observations of their own to share with us.
The ladies had saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go?
Sure. Excellent. Let's not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Indeed. Let's get moving. Forgotten Night is this way. It's not the first option, it's the second option. There we go. Every time I click the Aetheryte Plaza, and end up going to the wrong place, which is always frustrating as hell. Oh, right, the new emote. Battle stats. What the shit was that? I'm so emo. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Crawl. How's it going?
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Giggity. He's like, fuck yeah, I did.
But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Astinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
You
spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Sure.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I described dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
Hey.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yes, 'tis like that Astinian spirit yet lingers.
Good enough?
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Well, I do so happen to be made out of complete badass, so if I do it, it might just work.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Not you, dumbass, me. I will.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
Ah, true.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Astinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Getting a little too hot-blooded there, kid, but yeah.
Ah, I found you at last.
Oh, hey. Still rocking that scar? Good job. Might want to change your hairstyle, though.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
I wonder what he wants.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you for your help. We'll
Thank
talk to you again
Y'shtola,
soon.
Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Ser Emeric awaits.
Telling me to come. Boy, we need to talk.
Alphonso is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
I always do. Basically a babysitter. Ooh.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Little fragments that came off of him totally looked like little butterflies for a bit there. That was interesting.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Alright. Thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host, Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!